Sabotage. Ba 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 ba. It's just hard to not do the Arnie voice. Get down! What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Sabotage. And of course, Sabotage stars Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It also has a couple other recognizable actors like Terrence Howard, Sam Worthington, that big dude from True Blood. Can't think of his name. He was my #1 pick for playing Batman. I'm actually glad he didn't get it. And Sabotage is directed by David Ayer, and he's done such movies as Training Day and End of Watch. I don't think he directed one of those movies. I don't think he directed, but he wrote both those movies. So you think, okay, those movies are fantastic. Let's go into the DEA, motherfucker. And that's exactly what happens. Basically, Arnie, he leads this elite DEA team who just does drug busts, and they are really good at what they do. They're just badasses, pretty much. And they do a drug bust, and basically money goes missing, and people start getting picked off. They don't know who's picking them off, and they start suspecting each other. And of course, Mr. Arnold has to get down or get to the chopper, or what else? What else does Arnold do? No, but he's got to figure it out, see what's going on, try to keep the team together, and that's pretty much it, guys. And what did I think of Sabotage? You know what? He was a little disappointed in this flick, I must say, guys. Yeah, I had high hopes. I kind of did, given the director, and I was like, I want to see Arnold in, you know, something where he's just not being absolutely ridiculous. And, you know, I mean, I even gave him props for his acting in Escape Plan with Sylvester Stallone. I mean, I guess acting with Sylvester Stallone, anybody would look better. No, but it's just, oh man, it was just very difficult for me to, when the movie gets started. First off, the way that the movie plays out when you see like a trailer or TV spot, it doesn't play out like that in the movie. It's kind of a misdirection when you see the trailer. It kind of plays out a little bit differently, which kind of I thought was cool, because that means the trailer wasn't really spoiling it. The only thing is, when you first start off and you're getting to know this group, this team, you really don't fucking like them at all. They are pretty obnoxious and just assholes, man. And I'm thinking, okay, well, that's cool, because usually when you have a team like this, maybe, you know, you always try to root for them, and, you know, he was trying to go maybe like a film noir-ish, you know, root for the guys that are not so, but there still should be something that you should root for. And at first I was going, I don't like these guys at all. I was thinking Arnold, but then it was just like, oh, man. But then as soon as like the story started picking up, when it came to like, you know, the first guy getting picked off, I was going, okay, I'm starting to get engaged in this story. This is starting to go interesting, and it was going up like this, and then again. There's just sometimes I was just you know, it was that one, the chick, I forgot her name. No, it's not her. I was gonna say that one other redhead. No, it's the other who's in World War Z. Her, I'll show a picture. There, her. Man, I think she was miscast, just because the character she had to play, sometimes it worked and a lot of times it didn't, and it was just, she just really got on my nerves a lot. But you know, I wasn't letting that affect the whole story. And like I said, I mean, the action sequences were great, actually. I give credit to David Ayer for shooting these actions, and it's gory as hell, like relentless gore, but it's not over the top like a Tarantino or 300, where it's just it's actually very, like, you actually think, oh, well, if someone were to get sliced right there or shot right there, that's exactly what would happen. The blood would just trickle out like that. There'd be a splatter, and then, I mean, the violence is very well done. It's a gore fest for sure. Sometimes you're like, but I mean, you think, like, in that situation, that's exactly what would fucking happen. And I like David Ayer's style. I mean, he does have his style when it comes to shooting these action sequences, but just sometimes it just, when he's trying to tell the story, I was like, no, it's just not doing it for me. But then other times, it was working very well. Like, there's a couple of aspects of the film where, you know, when he's I won't say exactly what's going on, but when he's trying to tell a certain aspect of the story, I'm going, okay, I'm liking what you're doing there because you're doing it in a very unconventional way. And I was digging that, and he does have a style, and you know what? This kind of is like spaghetti westernish because, you know, it's just gun battles. You got Arnold, who's just like, you know, I can't really tell more without like spoiling the story, and I don't want to do it because there's more to it than what you see, like I said, on the trailer. And once it started getting towards the end, I mean, I was fully engaged, you know, totally for like the ending act. I was fully engaged. Like I said, it was like up and down with the beginning acts, but then when it got to the last act, I was like, okay, I'm liking this story now. I'm liking where it's going. I'm liking the action. I want to see how it ends up. I want to see the resolution. You know what? And I did like how it ended. Somewhat. I mean, I thought maybe it was going to end a little better, but I actually did dig the ending. So, like I said, it wasn't like I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping for more, but sadly, it wasn't. And do I suggest seeing it? If you're an Arnold fan, go see it. Go check it out, you know, because this is not a typical Arnold role. You know, it's a gritty story. It's a very gritty story, but like I said, you might get annoyed from the characters because you don't really get much from them. You're like, oh, who are these assholes? They're just assholes. I don't care if they're dying. But it's not something to go rush to see, you know. See it on your own behalf, you know. If you want to wait for video, go see it. Wait for it to be on video. It's okay, you don't have to go see it right away. Alright guys, that's my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that like, thumbs up button. If you'd be so kind, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Visit filmjunkie.com for this written review, as well as movie news, trailers, all that fun stuff. Okay, yeah. Whoa, what happened there? Well, alright guys, I am David, the Film Junkie, and this has been a film review of Sabotage. I'm resisting doing the Arnold voice right now. I can do it. I can do it. He does say get down in the movie a couple times too. I was like, yeah. Get down!